Different day, same story. Got to go out and get that money. Got mouths to feed and bills to pay. Got to put that S on my chest today. Superwoman, superwoman. Every superwoman needs her Superman. Superwoman, superwoman. Every superwoman needs her Superman.
I'm ready for love. Breathe the way I reduce all my stress. Appreciating my confidence to lay all of the nonsense in the crib tonight. There isn't a question of loyalty. Always down for the ride cause you treat me like royalty. We can conquer the world with you by my side. I'm the ordinary girl with the S on my chest.
World, what's good with it, Culture Vision TV people? And just like that, we back with another episode of Culture Vision TV. Look here, man. Today we have the amazing, beautiful, talented, multi-talented philanthropist, activist. I really don't know what else to tag along to that. This artist here that we're gonna shine some light on and throw a spotlight on, man. Look, has been on a journey, has been on a path to success, and not let nothing stop her, not let nothing get in the way whatsoever. And this is a true look into an experience of what it means to continue on and push forward to your goals and your dreams in life. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, with that being said, we're gonna turn it over to Superwoman herself. We're gonna turn it over to the amazing Miss Patricia Goins and let her tell you guys about her journey, where she comes from, how she got started, what inspires her, and what keeps her going. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, Culture Vision TV people, y'all give it up for Miss Patricia. Boy.
And yeah, I just got me some new glasses, and they pissing me off because they crooked. What's going on?
So, Miss Patricia, can you
I can.
you know, do you mind me calling you Patricia or Miss Goins? Well, I don't know.
Yeah. As long as you don't call me Pat, I can't stand Pat. Man. As long as you don't call me Pat, we good.
Tell the Culture Vision TV people where you from, where you been, and where you headed.
Okay. All right. So where I'm from, I'm originally from Columbus, Ohio, born and raised. Where I've lived in Atlanta and Chicago for the last 20-something years, mainly about 20-something years in Atlanta. I have 2 children that was born there, so that makes it official. And, where I'm going, wherever God takes me around the world.
Big that, man. So I know you recently released a new album.
Yeah.
You want to expand on that? We actually have it in queue, but I'm gonna wait.
I got a hard copy of it. Hold on here.
Okay.
I have to make sure I give you one because you won't have to pay.
Awesome.
Because you hooking me up. But these are special editions, so I'm probably not gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna make any more CDs, but I made about 100. So the 100 people that get it, they'll probably have a collectible.
So are you gonna turn it into an NFT? Because
that's what Mr. Hankey is telling me. He's like, you did that, you need to put it on that. So I am at some point, but I just got to make sure I do it right because I ain't playing with Spotify and them. That 0.0001 got me all jacked up.
Pennies get you bent, right? I know, right? What actually inspired you? And by the way, the album art for the album is beautiful. I love the cardinal. I love the message behind the cardinal as well. because I know the cardinal represents a multitude of things. This way, if you don't mind expanding on that for us.
You know what? You're probably gonna have to give me more information than I can give you on a cardinal. I really, for me, it just always like whenever I would see red birds flying by, and so you know how when you was young they say see a red bird, kiss at it because prosperity. You know what I'm saying? So I just always seen the red bird as something beautiful, positive. You know, prosperity. That's all I really know about it. Anything deeper than that, you'll probably be teaching me something. I just, in all honesty, I just the graphic designer was it PSG? I got him out of this group, out of the Atlanta Music Industry Group, and I thought he did an excellent job as
He
well.
did an awesome job on the
Yeah,
album. I love it. I
thank
love
you.
it.
Yeah, I think it's eye
The
catching.
journey, people. And you know, you could you actually have the journey on a particular website, don't you, for purchase, right?
Right. So there's three songs that you can actually purchase, um, and that's "Whatever Happened" and "Long Journey Home" and "Superwoman." That version with the two
Now,
artists.
now I know that you perform long. I know you performed them all, but um, I actually seen a video you posted on Facebook, and I believe that you were singing "Long Journey Home," and your audience was going crazy.
It was
Um,
"Long Journey Home"
I believe so.
or "Times Like This."
Times like this, times like this, times like this. That's my jam. Uh, if you can expand on, you know, the experience that you had during the and I know that was that your listening party that you had, or was that
Yeah,
at
that was
your album release?
my album release party.
Yes. Can you expand on that experience as far as what that felt like, having those supporters and those loved ones, you know, there and experiencing um your craft and your creation for the first time alongside with you?
You know what? I have been talking about this album for over 10 years. You know, I just kept putting out a little single here, a little this, a little that, you know. And I was just like, I want an album. Like, I'm about to be 53. So I'm like, I want to do something.
Congratulations on that, man, on that journey.
Right, praise God. And I was like, I want to do something special. I try to always do something special for my birthday. And so that's my thing of thank you, Lord, for allowing me to see another year. And so I was just like, I want to have an album. Times Like This was written during the pandemic. Me and Mr. Stout. Mr. Stout is the producer, you know.
Hmm.
And so he was playing around with the beat, you know, and I heard the beat from downstairs, you know. I was just like, what is that he playing? So I walked up the steps and I'm hearing it and I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And I just start like just start freestyling. And I was like, let me record something to this. So Times Like This was a freestyle. When Mr. Stout first heard it, he was like, listen,
Mm.
I thought it was gonna be like a song with a story to it. But I just, you know, I was like, that's what I was feeling. And so he allowed me, you know, he was like, well, you keep the beat then. And he let me keep it. And I was just like, boom, you know. And then when I performed it, the people, you're right. The audience gave me mad love. They're in Atlanta and here in Ohio. So yeah.
Yeah. Speaking on Atlanta, you guys have this event that you hold. Now I don't know how long you guys been holding this event and the information on the event. Can you tell the people about Hook Up Atlanta?
Yeah. So Hookup Atlanta started off. The first we had the first event while I was in Atlanta on the radio on 1100 AM. At that time, I had a different co-host. His name was MBJ Live, and so we did the first Hookup Atlanta. I want to say it was like 2017, and it was based mainly around the artists at that time. Actors, not artists, actors. Um, and then you know, we started on We Went Scripted or whatever, and it went on, it turned into a podcast and all that kind of stuff. But we decided to keep the theme going on. You know, I wanted to keep the thing going on, but I decided music instead. And so we had our first annual Hookup Atlanta event last year, and my goal was because the Atlanta Music Industry Group was growing so big, and I'm like, we got so much, you know. so many people with different expertise and knowledge and labels and artists and stuff. Like we need a place where we can meet. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
We've been
right.
watching. We've been watching the different videos go by. We've been watching different podcasts. We've been watching it all the time virtually. So let's get together and connect and see. Who can make what happen or whatever. So we decided to have the first networking, meet and greet networking event. That's what it is. And Mr. Hankey was the guest speaker and for last year. And we had great talent. And so we're doing it again.
So was last year you guys first was it you guys first time doing this event?
For the artists.
Yes. You said as far as the artists before, so you were doing it for actors.
Right.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Will you expand this event outside of Atlanta, or right now is it only based out of Atlanta?
I mean, I've talked to different people or whatever. Hookup Atlanta will always be Hookup Atlanta, but will we branch off and make, Ohio or some other states or cities?
Yeah, right. That's
Right. But probably won't be called Hookup Atlanta. Probably be called something else.
Okay. Pretty dope. It sounds like something that you can definitely expand on. That can definitely grow into something way more bigger than what you could expect it to be. Something like a Coachella or something like a these big events they have throughout the year, like they just had recently, with all the bashes and all the explosions and whatnot. Hookup Atlanta could really turn out to be one of those main events that pour in a lot of indie artists, major artists, or whatever. That's how I feel as far as for Hookup Atlanta. Now, is there anything else that you guys have going on as far as events for indie artists? Because I know you do a lot for indie artists. So, like I said, I know you have your praise and worship that you do on Bigo Live. Can you touch on that a little bit for us, if you don't mind?
Yeah. So my Bigo Live, I do it in the morning between. I usually start between 7, 8, somewhere around there, and then I just let the Lord lead me. I don't know. I'm
Now, is
on the
that something
journey.
you do as far as like some as for like a therapeutic
Yeah,
okay.
because it's like a lot of times we allow the stresses of life to make us miss the beauty of life. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so you gotta know how to handle the challenges that come. And the best way, in my opinion, is through praise and worship, and having a relationship with God, whether you go to a church or not.
Definitely.
And so I feel like I've always believed that God is sending I call them earth angels, all
Mhm.
around, to spread love and to help people. You know what I'm saying? He'll leave 99 to go get one, doesn't matter where that one is. So Big O Live is one of the places where I get to do like how I do on Facebook and share inspirational stuff, lift people's spirits because you don't know what people are going through. You can see somebody, they got a smile, but really they're at home crying. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
and I've noticed that with the entertainment industry, the drive is so that if you don't, make sure things are in order with yourself spiritually, it can engulf you. You can become an obsession to the point where you don't want to do nothing but that, to the point where you be homeless or whatever. Like it could really take over, have you depressed and everything if you don't have things in order. You know, this chase
Exactly.
can get real.
You gotta stay grounded. You gotta stay in contact with, with yourself. You gotta stay intact with God and your spirit. You gotta stay intact with, um, just a level, mindset of everything. You don't want to be jumping into nothing. You don't want to be moving too fast or anything like such. You want to make sure you dotting your I's and crossing your T's.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
that's
Uh,
it'll eat you up. But the entertainment industry ain't no joke. People see what they see on the media or whatever. They don't understand what happens behind the scenes. So yeah.
right. Definitely that part, especially on business.
Mm.
A lot of things with business go up and down, left and right. Never goes how you expect it to go. and if it does, is random and or is very slight. So yeah, I mean, but at the same time, it comes with the territory. You got to know what you're getting yourself into with as many people as there is that is actually in this field of expertise or whatever you want to call it. It's a lot of artists. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of different energy thrown around. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of different faces, a lot of different styles, genres, whatever. You just got to, you know, continue to be you, continue to stay true to you, and that's why I like the fact that you name your album "The Journey" because even if you were messing up in the beginning, in the middle you can see the growth
Mm-hmm.
to the current and present state. Uh,
Yeah.
whether you knew what you wanted to do or you didn't know what you wanted to do, the journey is, you're allowed those certain particular things. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, listening to you speak on times like this is just that the music itself is a timeline. You know what I'm saying? It in itself is a journey, um,
Mm-hmm.
an expedition to success, an expedition to um, where we want to be in life. And oh yeah, a question I like to ask all of my guests: uh, um, if you had the chance to work with any artist, dead or alive, who would you choose to work with and why?
India Irie. India Irie, because I just love the energy in her music. I love, what she stands for and all that kind of stuff. And I've been a fan for many, many years. So if there would probably be any, it would probably be India Irie. Probably.
Yeah, you guys also have similar styles, similar textures of subject matter.
You see, I've
Um,
been following for years. You know I'm a
yeah,
diehard fan.
I can tell there's someone that truly inspires you.
Mhm.
If you had a chance, I know we're independent artists, but if you had the opportunity, if the opportunity was, brought to you, given to you, um, what would you and what label, would you sign to? Would you and what label would you sign to? Would you sign to a label and what label would that label be that you would sign to if you were to sign to a label?
Okay, so first of all, for me, it would probably depend on the contract. And
Definitely.
I would not want to be doing those 7, 8, 9, 10 albums. I'm not. I probably would want to do like 1 or 2 albums or something, and make sure that the contract is right. Having a good lawyer to look at, maybe just to see what it would feel like. You know what I'm saying?
Well, just like a shot in the dark. If all of that was taken care of, we had all the I's dotted, all the T's crossed.
If I'm digging contract,
Yeah, like if it was that contract that they golden ticket.
that money.
Yeah, if it was that golden ticket, and they
Uh,
were going to give you what you wanted, and whatever you was asking for, and it was a clean, handshake. Who would what name? Just throw a name out. Like who would you pick?
um,
Who would you want to offer you that deal? Put it like that.
can I? I can only choose one.
No, no, no. You choose. I say pick three
It
to
would be
slim it
somewhere.
down.
I haven't done all my research on these two, but it would probably be somewhere between Atlantic Records and Universal Music Group. Just to see, probably somewhere around there.
We got new one of my brothers from New Zealand tapping in, and he
What-
says, Johnny says he loved to work with Blast or Daniel Caesar.
Oh, okay, okay.
Uh,
I haven't heard of them. I'll have to look them up.
I was finna say, would you know anything about any one of those people?
Mm-mm. I have to check them out. Let me write that down. Those names down. He said Daniel who? I'm a lover, so I like finding out about new people.
He said he loved to work with Blast or Daniel Caesar. Hey, Johnny man, we're doing
Okay.
a scope of excellence, man. Looking into Miss Patricia Goins' career, been following her for a while now, and we will definitely be contacting you guys very, very soon. I know you know, so just look out for that link in your inbox, Johnny. I appreciate you for tapping in, brother.
Yeah,
Um,
appreciate it, Johnny.
so, Miss Patricia, in the final minute, give the people insight, um, a look into the future. Where will you be in the next 3 to 5 years with your music career, and um, what do you plan on doing within the next 3 to 5 years? I know you guys do touring and everything like such. So this album, I know that we can expect at least a 4 or 5 state, city or a 10 city tour at least.
Who? Yeah, investor. My other thing is probably my books. Um,
Okay. Okay.
and maybe so. This is the one of my very first books. I've written seven. But this one I turned into a movie, and it's actually on YouTube. If you go to my YouTube page, Miss Goins 1119. But I think I would like to cross music and theater together. I have one book called Ladies Delight, and it's actually about a singing group, a female singing group, and so I would like to see that either in film or maybe in a play. And I would like to use independent artists to do it. I think that would be fun. Um, because the book is about the industry. So that would be fun. Just kind of like maybe in that direction. If I have an investor, if I don't have an investor, I ain't doing it. Because for this book, I didn't have a traditional investor. For the movie, and yeah, it was too much, too much. So if I had an investor, yeah, I think that's the only thing probably that I'm missing. That's probably the only thing a lot of really great artists are missing is
Exactly.
someone who believes in us enough to invest in us. But if I had an investor come to me and be like, you know what, I see your gifts, I see your talent, I see your hustle, I know you about your business. Yeah, let me go ahead and invest in you. Then yeah, we could do some things. But until that time comes, I'm just gonna keep doing me.
So you write books. You're an author. You write music. You perform.
And
Uh,
filmmaker.
you're filmmaker. You're pretty much a indie artist scout. Um, you're an event host as well. You have your own podcast. Man, I don't think I have enough fingers.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm a Pisces. Pisces, we can create stuff in our sleep.
got a lot of hats, and I like that you're able to juggle them and able to still have you at the forefront and be able to take care of you mentally, spiritually, and I just want to thank you personally for coming through and tapping in with us and telling the people all about your journey, telling the people all about your long journey home, and shedding some light on your career and the things that you've been up to. Um, like I said, my boy Johnny, showing love, mad love from Wellington, New Zealand. He sends love and praises to you. Um,
You.
like I said, what we want to do is we want to be able to open that veil, open that curtain, open the blinds up for people in the industry that are really doing some major things that aren't getting the spotlight that's needed for them. You
Because
know,
we are the new mainstream. That's what indie artists need to be. We're,
exactly.
we're, we are the new mainstream. So we just have to take our power back and we have to unify. That's all. Once we get that part together, ain't no stopping us.
So before we get out of here and wrap it up, tell the people where they can find you. Up and coming events, up and coming books, movies, shows. Let people know where to find you, where you be at.
Okay, so whatever happened, which is my newest release, which me and Conte the Hero will be performing at Hookup Atlanta on June 18th. Yes,
Okay, okay.
pound. It's gonna be the bomb. It was the bomb last year. It's gonna be the bomb this year. You can go to I'm on Instagram, Patricia Marie Goins, and Facebook Patricia M Goins. If you want to look at my books, They're on patriciagoinsbooks.com. I got so much. Like you said, I'm a jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoy it. I have fun. So that's what it matters. That's what matters. So do you. Don't worry about what nobody else think about. How many, what, this, that. Do what makes you happy. That's how I live my life.
With that being said, Miss Patricia Goins, we're gonna play my favorite record, which is Superwoman. And
Oh,
we
you're
gonna,
gonna play whatever happened. You gonna play Superwoman? Okay.
you want me to play what I want to make them
Play
go.
what? Play your favorite.
And since that is the new song, I'll play the new song since that's the new song. But I want y'all to go play that on your own. I like making people go play it. I play it though. So we're gonna play whatever happened. Miss Patricia Goins' newest release, her number one single right now off of the album
The journey.
The Journey. Let's go.
Somebody tell me whatever happened. What happened to you? Say, somebody tell me. Somebody sing out SOS. Whatever happened, like Marvin Gaye or a Little Prince or some Josie. Whatever happened to a little midlife and a little outcast and a little booties. Whatever happened to the music. Hey. Somebody send out SOS and save our music. My boy Tom. Hey.
Must be a reason. Music is dying, so I'm speaking. We used to sing about love and the struggles we faced just because. And when we felt down, it would give the people hope. You listen to a song and remember every note. Forget the 3 minutes, cause the band made on one. If you touch your soul, you can let it be a long one. That music, it takes you back, let's do it. Bring that back cause we need it. Lord, I receive it. So, some Luther Vandross, some Curtis Blow. But my ears, we got a way to go. And I fear that we never make it. Not until we form our own, that we take it. So much talent, but it just get wasted. Cause good music equals no place. No ownership equals no say. Stop killing in the music, okay? What happened to the music today?
Whatever happened to the music. Hey. Somebody send out an SOS and save our music. Whatever happened, do you remember that good music? Whatever happened?
Hey.
Somebody help us. Somebody send out an SOS.
Definitely a vibe.
I like that. I like that song. I do. That was like a freestyle that I did in the Atlanta Music Industry Group, and everybody was like, "You should do that for real." So
That's definitely a vibe right there. Like I said, tell the people where they can find your music, where they can download and purchase.
you can go anywhere. I think I have 3 songs for sale right now. The album is not up yet, where you can buy it anywhere. But you can. But there's 3 singles: "Long Journey Home," "Superwoman," and also "Time." Whatever happened that you can actually purchase from Amazon, iTunes, or wherever you buy your music. Pandora, it's everywhere. It's about. I think whatever happened is just about everywhere. Yeah. So. Look, let me be like some of the artists do. Google me, baby.
Okay.
That's what they do with me on interviews. They be like, Google me, baby. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah. So you Google me and I should come up. Patricia M. Goins.
All right, yeah.
Out of world media.
First,
Moving scripted.
KVTV. It's your boy T-Rex. The lovely Miss Patricia Goins.
Thank you for this opportunity too. I appreciate you.
No doubt, no problem. Like I said, let's do it again sometime soon. You know,
you got to keep the indie revolution rolling.
Definitely. And what we like to say here at Culture Vision TV before we end or get out of here, man, we like to tell the people love, peace, and harmony. So we'll go on 3. You know what I'm saying? All at the same time. We go 1, 2, 3. Love, peace, and harmony.
Oh, I'm supposed to do it with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Love, peace, and harmony. Got you.
On count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Love,
Peace, and harmony.
We out, baby.